Welcome to Castle Rock Ranch. This is Travis. Say hi. And this is Bo.
Glad you could make it to Castle Rock Ranch. In this piece you're going to see here this afternoon, we're going to introduce some of the family members to you. The couple that you just met down in front is Wendy, my lovely wife. She's the foreman of the entire ranch. We'll be introducing some of the family members to you, some of the different areas of the ranch as we complete you through your tour here. And we're also going to give you some basic essentials of horsemanship and how to care for a horse, as a recent member of the family, or a member of the family recently purchased a horse. He's up in Oregon and he needs a lot of help. So we'll stop now. We'll take you over to the garden area and introduce you to the grand folks.
Start talking.
Well, I'm back again. Brad Young, your narrator, foreman at the ranch here. These are the grand folks. Behind them you can see their prosperous garden, out of which we received 3 tomatoes and a squash this year, and about 13 to 14 dead corn plants. On my left and your right, Carl Carlson, the senior of the family, started it all. And on my right, now your left, Pauline Carlson, also Polly. Great gardeners, great gardeners. Truth is, neither one of these two have ever touched one of these tools before, but
Which end do you use?
it holds them up a little better. We're going to take you off to another part of the ranch. We'll be back with you in a minute.
Shut it up.
Mealtime bell or something. Dinner bell.
Well, here on the ranch, we've got a lot of foremen, a lot of work hands, and dinner only comes once a day. So to make sure that all the cowboys and cowgirls get together and get around the table at the right time, we've got an old antique bell that came out of Batavia, Illinois, a farm up there. The thing has been around for a couple hundred years. And we just walk up to the bell and give it a ring like this. We're doing this at breakfast time when the hens aren't out of bed yet, otherwise we'd be stampeded by a bunch of hungry cowboys. We'll take you on another part of the ranch now and try to give you a complete tour. Well, this is the gun tower up at Castle Rock Ranch. In about, I guess it was the early 1800s, when the Mexicans were invading the desert out here. They used to come up on this very same turret and fire at the Mexican enemy. We never knew if they hit any or not. We never found a dead Mexican on the ranch. But we do occasionally come up here and shoot at coyotes and rabbits and other crazy little critters. And other than that, it makes an awful good lookout for the ranch. When the communists come, we'll be ready for them. Let's go on now down to the fire pit. I'll show you where the cowboys cook their meals. I see you're back. Well, this is the campfire part of the ranch where we cook up our meals. And the cowboys just got done with breakfast. They're off down working on the lower 40. There's a stove inside that house, but we seldom ever use it on days like this. And only once a year do we set a torch to this and make a good sized fire. It's at the annual Castle Rock Ranch barbecue every Labor Day weekend. Sure is nice. Well, we're going to be going on to some different parts of the ranch now, so stick with us and we'll show you how we live the rest of our life up here. Cheers. Well, this is the bathing quarters at the Castle Rock Ranch. As you can see, it's not in use at the moment. Basically, we use the pump as a hat rack. Take off all your clothes. Use the community sponge, which is used by everybody. Pump yourself a little water. As you can tell, this wasn't built for a guy my size. You just gotta lay back and relax. Oh! There's a lizard in here. Well, we'll clean the lizards out before the next bath. Come on by sometime and have a bath in here. Mighty relaxing, mighty relaxing. glad to see you're still with us. We're here at the water hole, Castle Rock Ranch. There ain't nothing finer than after a long day on the ranch, especially in midsummer, to be able to come down here and to jump into a nice, cool pool of water. The water hole was built at the same time the ranch was, but it's been refurbished and rebuilt partially throughout the years. One thing we added when we moved in was the official title of the water hole. Very few swimming pools up here in these different ranches, so we oftentimes come over and find trespassers in the pool swimming when they should not have. Can't shoot them, might put a hole in the pool, but everybody gets along pretty well that way. We're going to be taking you on to some of the different parts again, so stay with us and don't go away. Well, it's been a long walk, but we're over at the other end of the property now, and as you can see, it's our chicken coop. We've got a total of 10 chickens in here. We had 12 when we started, but coyotes penetrated the cage, got in and killed 2 of them. We got 10 laying heads that average about 9 to a dozen eggs a day, which is a lot of eggs. You can guess what we eat every morning. Every morning, bright and early, you gotta come down and feed the chickens. This is Gertrude. She's my favorite chicken. Oh, wait a minute. There's one of Gertrude's products right there. AAA brown eggs. Finest anywhere. Come on, Gertrude. Let's go back inside. Mo, you get down. We've got our own cemetery here at Castle Rock Ranch, and we'll take you over there now and show you our most recent deceased. This is our most recent deceased up here at Castle Rock Ranch. As you can tell, perhaps, trespassing is a major felony up here in the ranch lands. We know every pedestrian, every truck, every horse trailer, and every flatbed that comes through here by sight, because there's only about 3 or 4 of them. This poor chap was found snooping around the chicken coop you saw just a minute ago. He was laid to rest last Tuesday, and there were no services. We do not take prisoners here at the ranch. Well, let's get on to some brighter notes. We're going to get into some horsemanship basics. For some of you people that might be thinking about buying a horse, or some of those victims who have recently done so. So follow me on over and let's take a look at our horse corral. Well, this is my most trusty steed. His name is Sonny. He's a 5-year-old quarter horse born in Idaho. We ride him just about every day up here. For some of you horse enthusiasts, we'll go through a few of the basics on how to take care of, saddle, and ride one of these things. Which side to ride, which end to feed, I call it. We'll get back to you shortly. Stay with us now, you hear? Well, the first thing you want to do before you jump on this little puppy is do a little preventive maintenance. One of those things is cleaning out the hoofs of the horse to make sure he doesn't have any pebbles or rocks in the frog of the hoof. Well, that's the last one, actually. We'll get on to the grooming and the saddling up of this little baby, so you stay with us once again. Well, we're going to cover some of the basic principles of horsemanship. You got to start off by always grooming your horse after you pick the hooves. One thing about grooming a horse is you never want to approach a horse with anything in your hand unless he's had a chance to inspect it. So take your brush or whatever it might be, walk up, let him take a sniff. This particular brush is already covered with his own scent, so he won't mind it. Start at the head always and go towards the tail. Just like any other hair you might brush, you always want to brush in the angle of the hair, or the direction of the hair. Most important places most frequently missed in grooming a horse is the underbelly, where the girth is going to go and where the back cinch is going to go behind the rear belly. Always want to get those areas extremely well. Third most important spot is right on the top of the back where that saddle is going to sit. There's an old tale about never walk around the back end of a horse, and for most reasons, most practical purposes, that's a good idea. However, in this particular horse, we don't have to worry about it too much. Stay in touch with the horse. Keep talking to him constantly. Cross over the back. And do the other side just like the first side. Very important to do as well after you get off your horse is comb the horse's hair back out, especially if he's sweaty. He'll dry off an awful lot quicker. Well, these are the pads and the blankets we're going to be using today. Once again, let the horse smell these things. Become accustomed with them, familiar with them. Right now, he's enjoying chewing on the saddle. The pad always goes first. Well, we hope you've enjoyed your little stay and tour with us here at Castle Rock Ranch. We decided to rename this horse Scratchy. He gets a lot of pleasure out of scratching me. Say goodbye, Sonny. Count with your hoofs. Count with your hoofs. Say goodbye. Bye, everybody. Okay, y'all come and see us now. You hear?
Snap directly to Rozier. Goes down to the 11-yard line.
Here we are on Thanksgiving, watching the Dallas-Houston game, watching some stupid football game, getting ready to eat Wendy's Honey's Thanksgiving dinner. And we can't wait, can we? Did you say turkey? Hey! That sounded like tricky to me.
But both of these teams love that little bag of tricks. They like to have those gimmicks and gadgets going.
Second and 7.
What's he saying? He said it wasn't turkey.
Looking for Gibbons. Oh, it's over Gibbons' head underneath. Curtis Duncan, number 80.
A big bird.
Right at the goal line.
Or is it little bird?
Billy Bates in the thick
Can't
of it.
call it big bird either, right?
All the hands of Duncan, and I really believe it was Duncan's
Thank
pass
you.
all the way. You'll see that they're working him right across the middle. Yeah, that Gibbons has gone inside to try and attract the coverage. That's a ball that well could have been caught.
Moon seemed to think so. Third and 7. 7-0. Cowboys lead early in the second quarter.
Want to ride the horsey some more? Huh? Want to ride the horsey? Okay.
I'll turn when he starts shooting pictures.
Grandpa, after we beat him up.
After the fight.
Away from your grandmother, dear. What, Grandma?
Yeah. It's a bush gaga.
Bush guy. Go with the Bushman.
Oh, she's so pretty.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough.
There's the young
But
couple.
by the way, we'll save
Both
these.
ways.
I'll take these.
Okay.
I'll take all of this stuff to get you.
Even if they don't enjoy watching it, you
I'll
can,
enjoy
right?
watching it. When we're in Texas,
Oh,
we'll sit there
that's
and cry. We're away from our kiddies.
Travis calls him.
Hmm?
What's Travis
Oh
call
no,
him?
we'll transfer it to VCR. We'll have it with us.
You'll have your own copy.
Yeah, we're on-
Transfer it. I thought you can run this, can't you?
Yeah, but you can transfer this
Now,
to
the
VCR.
turkey. And here we are with the star of our show, the turkey.
They never get it.
That looks good. Well, we'll see in a little while.
Pictures were taken, they were not impressed, remember?
Now we're gonna go in front of the Thanksgiving house. There's Scarecrow. Pretty day. Clouds really played up. Cloudy earlier. And here we have two dogs. Happy as can be. And here is where Jennifer hurt herself a while ago in the new van. Now we'll head back inside. See what's going on inside. What's going on inside the house? And here we are live in the bedroom of Wendy and Brad. And there's Pat the introvert, waving, studying, supposedly.
My usual Thanksgiving activity, studying.
Usual all the
so
time.
So that I can get an education and support my family in their old age and put my children through college and bread and milk on the table.
Bread and milk? Yuck.
How about turkey cookies?
Yeah.
Okay. Talk away.
Didn't she look pretty?
Okay. But this is my last Thanksgiving studying.
Yeah, sure. I've heard that one before. As long as she passes the bar, right?
I'll have to prepare for a case, but no study.
Yeah, she'll be doing a whole bunch of other stuff. Doing her.
Bye.
What are you studying there, Pat?
Remedies.
Ooh.
Construction contracts. Would you like to know what to do if the owner repudiates in the middle
of the
contract?
You gotta get out of here. Ah! 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 Here we are outside again. The wind is probably really screwing up this sound on this, but I'll try and make it as good as possible. Looking at the view. Very pretty day. It's a birdhouse. There's the swing set. We'll just walk out this way. Cool down there. There's the horsey. Freeway. And there's downtown Acton, industrial city of might. Oh wait, which one? I can't tell. Hey Mom, which house is Acton? Well, we've done enough panorama here, so we're going to cut off right now. Now we're going to get some good shots of the house. Continue down this road here to get another view. And here we are at the house again. Another angle. When's this coming up on me? Ah! Jeez. On. Now we'll move in on the house. Rocky terrain. And we'll end here with a view of the valley. Look, there's Travis and Grandpa getting ready to put the train together. Travis looks a little baffled.
So is Grandpa.
And after here, there's Kelsey and Bob.
And Bobby. Bobby's the castle director.
Get up
Hand
here.
outside the house.
Yeah. You get a good view of what they're doing here. There's Kelsey over there, and Jenny.
Hey, look at that. Yeah, we left your grandpa, so you put it together.
Okay.
Chad, you get a picture of this over here.
Picking out my Christmas presents.
With Kodak's new Auto 35 camera.
You know how to get my
Back here.
Go see what's over there.
Kelsey?
Pictures of
Picture of my grandpa.
Jennifer, move your hand for a second. Out your hand.
They were over
There we go. They've already started the base of it, and they're still working. And
3. Kelsey's doing all the work.
And here we are at the building of the Great Railroad. There's Grandpa right there. And Travi.
Push it down a bit like that, see? Boom. Get it level. There you go. How's that?
There too.